The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard drops, goal, in, score! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SZN-Ottawa_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app in the App Store and use the promo code SZN-Talk, save $20 off your first purchase. Before we get into tonight's game between the Ottawa Senators and Tampa Bay Lightning, a couple of line notes to get to. Firstly, heading into this game, the Tampa Bay Lightning were looking to make history, trying to get that 60th win on the season, which is 2 away from most in NHL history, 62 held by the Detroit Red Wings. The Tampa Bay Lightning are searching for 63 wins this season for an NHL record. Not even that. Kucherov is a few points away from being the most, having the most points ever for a Russian in a regular season. He has like 120 something points right now, 122, 123, I believe, going into this game. He's stellar. Kucherov MVP for sure. So Lightning are looking for some history. Well, Brady Tkachuk for the Senators are looking for some history. If he scores tonight, he will have the Senators' all-time rookie goals on the season record. Right now, it's held by Alexander Daigle, tied with Brady Tkachuk for 20. Trying to break that milestone here tonight in Ottawa for 21. As well as Senators, starting lineup, Bodker was out. Awful trade for Hoffman. Awful player he is. And Boretsky's injured. As well for the Lightning, Victor Hedman was injured. Got a concussion, I believe. Well, it wasn't a concussion, but looked like a head injury off Carl Hagelin against Washington a couple days ago. I have Hedman in my fantasy team. I'm in the finals right now, back-to-back years in the finals. Last year I won it. Hopefully I win it again this year. So that was a big blow to my team. But more importantly, I hope Victor Hedman will be okay and ready for the playoffs because fantasy hockey does not come before health. So hopefully Victor Hedman's okay, and it's just for precautionary reasons. And I'm praying for him. Hopefully he'll be okay and ready for the playoffs for their deep run. Now, before we get into the game recap, Joey Daccord, Sanders is one of the most intriguing Senators prospects to date, playing in NCAA hockey with Arizona State University, just signed with the Ottawa Senators. A 2015 7th-round draft pick 199th overall. Played 35 games this year with a .235 goals against average, a .926 save percentage. Those were some stellar numbers with a 21-12-1 record. In the second year ever of the Arizona State University hockey program, he led the team to the Frozen Four, whatever, the NCAA, the March Madness of hockey version tournament. They lost to Quinnipiac in the first round, I believe, like in the Elite Eight or whatever you call it. It's different than March Madness, but he is the reason that program was on the map. A solid couple of years. Now I fully expect him and Gustafsson to be the AHL tandem in Belleville next year, and I expect Anderson and Hogberg here in Ottawa, or Nelson, depending what they do with one or the other. And Condon will be a third goalie in Belleville, or will be sent down to Brampton in the ECHL. Now let's get to the starting goaltenders for tonight's game. Is Andrei Vasilevsky for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Craig Anderson for your Ottawa Senators. Like I said previously, the Lightning are looking for their 60th win of the year, trying to chase that record on Detroit. Vasilevsky, a Vezina Trophy candidate for sure, trying to get them there. To the first period we go. 12 minutes in, Yanni Gourde on a beautiful pass from Nikita Kucherov. No defender in front of the net. A tip-in. Bingo, bango, bongo. 1-0 Tampa Bay from Gourde. His 21st of the year from Kucherov and Braden Point. The Lightning up by 1. It's 1-0. Easy tap-in goal. Moments later, though, 6 minutes to be exact, Brady Tkachuk gets a nice pass from DeMello. Skates right in. Partial screen on Vasilevsky. And boom! 5-hole goal, the record for all-time goals in a Sens rookie season and for a teenager in Senators history. 21 passing Alexander Daigle. Congratulations to Brady Tkachuk, his 21st of the year from Dylan DeMello and Jean-Gabriel Pageau. The Senators, even at 1 apiece, going to the second period. Doesn't last long. 8 minutes in, Mikhail Sergachev, 10 minutes. From the end of the first to this point in the game, the Senators were out shooting the Lightning 10-0 in those 10 minutes, but Sergachev first shot since then, bam, into the back of the net, screen past Anderson. Sergachev 6th of the year from Kucherov and Braden Coburn. 2-1 Lightning now, and moments later, 7 to be exact, Braden Point on a beautiful pass from Yanni Gourde from behind the net. Braden Point puts it between the wickets of Craig Anderson. No coverage in front of the net once again. And it's a 3-1 Lightning lead from Gord. And guess who? Nikita Kucherov, of course. But we head to the third period now, 5 minutes in. A nice pass from Balcers to Verano. And an even nicer shot roofs it past Andrei Vasilevsky's Max Verano. His second of the year, second NHL goal in 9 games in the NHL. Senators cut the lead to 1 against the best team in the NHL. It's 3-2. Verano second of the year on the power play from Rudolph Balcers and Christian Wolanin. The future is bright, but less than a minute later, Yanni Gourde gets a nice pass from Coburn to go loose on the breakaway, shoots it off Anderson's glove into the back of the net to regain the Lightning's 4-2, a 2-goal lead again for them. Gourde second of the night, 22nd of the year from Coburn and Mikhail Sergachev. And then with 5 minutes to go, Matthew Joseph right to Stamkos, ices the game. The Lightning win this one 5-2. Stamkos 42nd, I repeat, 42nd of the year from Joseph and Palat. Lightning 5, Sanders 2, the final in this one. Shots and goal. Sanders lost the battle 26-24. Really good effort by the Sanders, actually. Lightning were not too good in their defensive end, but in the offensive end, they were dominating every single shift in the offensive end. They had control of the whole game, but the Sanders really held their own and got some good opportunities as well. Shots and goal in that first period were 11-5. Shots in the second 10-4 for the Lightning. First were in favor of the Sanders and 11-9 in favor of the Lightning in the third. Faceoffs, Ottawa won the faceoff battle very shockingly, 25-24 of the final. Power plays, Ottawa went 1 for 4. One of his power plays was for 19 seconds, so really 1 for 3. Power plays for the Lightning was 0 for 3. Hits were 37-36 in favor of Ottawa. They played a good game. Third star of the game, Mikhail Sergachev, 2 points, 1 goal, 1 assist. Second star, Kucherov, 3 assists on the night, 3 points. Absolutely massive game for him for the MVP of the season. I don't know how he wouldn't be. First star, Yanni Gourde, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points on the night. Attendance tonight was 13,628. Looked much more full than that. But when you have the best team in recent NHL history in town, you're going to get a good amount of fans. Besides that, let's get to the Sens Stock Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. Okay, so as I'm filming this, we have some breaking news. Now that Ottawa has taken, this is from at Ineffective Math, is Advanced Stats Twitter account on Twitter. Check them out. Great content. Now that, according to them, Ottawa have taken no points from Tampa Bay and New Jersey took 2 from the New York Rangers. If the Los Angeles Kings take 2 points from the Calgary Flames tonight, the Senators will finish 31st no matter what. They will clinch the last spot and the best overall chances for the Jack Hughes sweepstakes in the upcoming draft lottery for the Colorado Avalanche. So there's some disappointing news, but it's not looking good. It looks like we're going to be clinching that last place in the NHL. Go figures, everyone expected that. Now let's get to the Sens Stock Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. 4-star, 0% of the vote, Christian Wolanin. I thought he had a good game. 1 assist tonight. Lots of times where Wolanin was leading the rush, was the most effective Sanders blue liner by far in this game, creating a lot of plays, got rewarded with an assist on that power play goal from Verano. Good game for him. 4-star. Third star, 5% vote, Colin White. There was at least 2 or 3 times tonight where he could have scored, but just got robbed by Vasilevsky. 2 of those opportunities on the power play. Colin White was all over the place, just couldn't get it by the best goaltender in the world, possibly in Andrei Vasilevsky. He's the third star. Second star, 14% vote, Anthony Duclair. Came out flying in that first period. He was really good tonight like usual and is warranting at least a 1-year contract. He's an RFA. He will be playing in Ottawa next year. I'd be looking to get 1 or 2, maybe even 3-year deal for this guy. You might as well. You're in a rebuild. You have a lot of cap space. Sign a guy like this with a lot of potential. First star of the night with the Senators teenage rookie goal record. Brady Tkachuk is 21st of the year, 43 points, I believe. Had the opening goal for the Senators tonight. 81% of the vote, the overwhelming majority. Brady Tkachuk is turning into a hell of a player. I can't wait to see this kid mature more and more. As I say every single video with this guy just continues to press in every single aspect of the game. Besides that, the Lightning dominate the Senators in their own zone, while the Senators dominate the Lightning in the Lightning zone. So it was a really offensive-minded game for both teams. But the Lightning obviously came out on top, and more skill, more domination. The outcome went their way. Besides that, the Sens lose 5-2. The next Sens game is on April 3rd against the New York Rangers at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So besides that, I'll see you then for game number 80 of 82 on the season. I know the season is winding down, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a lot to come playoff videos. I am doing a live stream with Steve Warren to recap the Sens season, so lots to come up, so do not worry. Besides that, thank you for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at SZN-Ottawa _ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SZN-Ottawa, add us to circles on Google Plus SZN-Ottawa, click the big red button down there, and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you circle stuff. Check out our website, SZN-Ottawa.com. We update that every single day, and of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app in the App Store and use your promo code SZN-Ottawa, save you $20 off your first purchase. We'd really appreciate that. Besides that, everything is in the description below if you wanted to check out any of those links. Besides that, Tampa Bay 5, Senators 2. I'll see you Wednesday when the Sens take on the New York Rangers at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you then. Go Sens, go.